What's up, Disturge? What up, Drekka? Let me see. Where is my... Um... I've been messing with community shaders that build that's lacking post-processing, but dang if it's not good. Community shaders, reshade is a potent little mix. Yeah, reshade, well, I mean, reshade gives you, you know, that last, like, kind of over layer of, like, you know, your color mix and sharpening filter and, yeah, you can get some good results. It's I think the way to go. Does Reshade have its own faux HDR? Because I think the way to go with community shaders right now is run community shaders, then run create with your weather mod to do per weather edits. And then get and then use reshade just as like your last post process that does stuff that you know would be ubiquitous regardless of weather or scene or whatever, stuff like HDR and whatnot. Weather mod is insanely important, for sure. You talking to me, babe? Nope. Family call. Yeah, the one that I picked up, what's that one fucking, Azerite 3? Really good. Really good. It does blow out, your snow if you have a snow mod that's particularly bright by default, but you can fix that with create. Yeah, Azerite 3 is really good. Azerite 3 impressed me so much, I almost considered switching Azerite 3 over Nat 3. Like, I was very impressed with its, its colors. I'll just say colors. Oh, God. Yeah, Azurite 3. Luxe interior with bright. Not extra bright, but just bright is what I was using last. It might need extra bright, but that's kind of interior dependent. I really find although you've got the test build, so it might be different, but the point lighting problem is a bit of a hurdle. In interiors more than exteriors, for sure. Ugh. I just dropped the effect and texture scale dramatically in ENB to see how bad it looks, but also to see what kind of performance gains I might be able to get from that. Oh, true. Light Placer and Window Shadows RT might be a decent selection for. They're built more for vanilla lighting. True. I had forgotten about those. God, I love how my snow looks in this set, though. I'd be real sad to have to try to emulate this with CS. It doesn't even seem possible, to be honest. I dicked around with it a lot, and with Create to try to get a good look for snow, and it just... Nothing. I mean, the snow was like a weird color. It was. The dynamic range was horrific. One thing to be careful of if you're not using Create, along with Azurite, if you're running into some blown out highlights, is it does use in a number of weathers. It does use a pretty reasonable amount of bloom, inherent bloom. And so, with Create, you can at least, per weather, check to see what bloom it's using, and turn it down. This is ENB. This is... Community shader is not going to look like this. You could get 80% of the way here. The snow itself won't look like this, though. I might be able to get it. I think if I had to take a guess, like as an estimation, I think I could probably, if I use CS and Reshade with a fair amount of effort, I might be able to get 80%, 75%, yeah, 75% of the way. When it comes to being out in, like, the tundra, you get, like, 90% of the way there. In the daylight. And even night times are pretty good. But CS, at least for me with my snow mod, and that's why I said maybe it's better if you use a different snow mod. Snowblind might just be outright too bright for for CS and the weathers that work well with CS. The snow is just blown out all the time. It looks horrible. But I'm messing around with some E&B settings to try to claw back some performance. VRAM is bad right now because I don't think this list is running a VRAMer set, so this is full 4K, no optimization at all. So, I mean, we're running 18 gigs right now, which understandably so, given the amount of trees and grass. Yeah, I think how you do snow is probably largely dependent upon how you want your lighting to be. Because obviously snow is the most affected thing with lighting. And so, yeah, you gotta be careful, I'm sure, with how you try to pull that off. Because, you know, if you're doing, especially if you're doing parallax or complex parallax for snow, you know, you've got, you know, it's multi-layered shenanigans there. There's going to be lighting, you know, the whole, you know, subsurface scattering is going to affect it, I'm sure, on in an E&B situation anyway. Only the 6950 XT had 24 gigs of VRAM. Well, again, like, this is just not with VRAMer. If you run VRAMer on this, then this same scene goes down like 4 gigs to like 12. Like, just this mod list by default is just incredibly wasteful with its VRAM. Like, reckless abandon. When do you... Okay, Sky King, can you describe to me normal mapping shadows and why E&B... Why it would even be worth using it? Like, I don't even see anything changing. Like, even in the near field. Dude, the fact that Suiji didn't win Best Speedrunner, I mean, that whole event is a fucking laughable meme anyway, but... Modding Skyrim not being a category. Yeah, exactly. Where the hell is that category at? Rigged. No, I figured the scene wouldn't show off normal map shadows. Probably more like an architecture situation would be more more apt to show it off. But I was just asking the question all the same. Oh, dude, detailed shadow chews up a lot, but it would be so hard to fucking lose that shit. To try to like get that frame rate up. Yeah, there's so little that I can do. Right at that 50-ish. And this is reducing the effect and texture resolution for E and B down to 1/4, 0.25. We were at 0.5. We brought it down to 0.25. And it did garner us some frames. I don't know if I can say that I can see a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. It might affect the quality of some things, but I'm not entirely... No, not these Fruit Loops. Giga Brain Plan. Let the mammoth deal with them. And the giant. That's right. Get fucked. Man, the places that we drop, it's just like, in some of these, it's literally 5, 7 FPS off target. It's like right there. We are getting better performance though, for sure. I mean, okay, so with E and B can have soft shadows or soften the shadows being drawn by the game, but generally speaking, those shadows are being determined by Skyrim itself, the 2K shadows. So I'm guessing it's the shadows and other effects that the resolution scale is actually applying to. I'm sure it would also apply then to depth of field and whatnot, so the bokeh effect would not be as smooth on lower resolution scales as well. But, you know, stuff like ambient occlusion and whatnot, the shadows want to be relatively soft anyway. And then there's also a blur filter that you can put on over top of all that. So I don't think you necessarily need to run it up through the roof. 0.5 is pretty aggressive. I think Rudy's original E&B setting was like 0.3. It's funny, if you try to like feed ChatGPT with a bunch of information on Skyrim's E&B, and then you ask it about resolution scale, it'll be like, oh, yeah, for like high-end PCs, just run that shit up to like 0.7 to 1.0. Like, I just, for a moment, tried to envision running E&B at full resolution scale. And the frame rate that would likely come from it, which would be something like 4 whole frames per second. Hmm. Tw 21 gigs, boys! We're maxing the VRAM out up here. Shoutouts to JK. Oh no, Sky King's got me thinking about going back and trying more CS. I might need that build from him though. But I did want to see if I could get the performance of the E&B kind of in line. Something reasonable. It's gonna kill me that I'm only like, you know, I'm within, in most areas that you would expect the frame rate to be higher, I'm within like 5 frames, 7 frames of full 60. I mean, I'm never going to expect 60 FPS in Falkreath with this shit. It's just never gonna happen. It's just an impossibility, really. I can still get some frames back by running Dynalog down to 10% grass in the far field. I'd probably get 2 or 3 frames out of that. Yeah, I mean, down here we still have a long way to go. In spots. It's just rough. Random flickering logs. Shit. Who's over here just dying? Sorry, I don't have a potion. Hmm. Oh no, man. Hey, what's up, Adam?
We know who you are, so you better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Pester someone? Make sure it's the right person.
Man, I just can't get over just how hard it is to irk performance out of this now. I mean, I understand it, but it's just like, my god. It's so difficult. Um, okay. We gotta lock in, Adam. We gotta figure this out. Oh, hold up. Snowblind is PBR material? Word? Okay, hold on. That can't be right. Something's fucky here. If I preview the files, I can't imagine. It must be hand edited from PBR materials, but if it's supporting EMB complex materials, unless it's a separate file that I'm unaware of or forget, it should have the underscore fucking whatchamacallit. This is just parallax. But what that does tell you is that it's possible that they still have it, the PBR materials, they could edit the files later. I just wish that this wasn't so difficult to work with in community shaders. An Apple Watch. Oh, very fancy. Very nice. If I uncheck that, I should just go back to tomatoes snow, which is fine. However, oh wait. Do I have Oh, I've got other shit going on in here with tomatoes or with snowblind that might be that may or may not work. Hold on. Yeah, just give me a sec, babe. That's my law gen snow too. Fuck. Uh, no, attaboy tank. Does community shaders have adaptation? Like it says, I've seen adaptation in community shaders, but it doesn't seem to fucking do anything. Because adaptation would also, like, go a long way to... Yeah, eye adaptation. If you want to send me that pack, Sky King, I'll take a look at it tonight. Yes, I. What? I've been looking at it all the last 2 days. Ugh. Okay, let's see. So there's terrain shadows, height maps, light placer. Isn't light placer just a mod like straight off of the Nexus? Oh god, disabling Lux feels like it's gonna be quite a friggin' meme because I'm gonna have to undo a wealth of shit. Excuse me. Oh shit, that's Lux Orbis. Fuck. Oh, dynamic campsites losing Lux. Yikes. Gonna sting. Gonna sting. No, this is gonna require like a complete rerun of damn near every patch, isn't it? Otherwise, let's see. Wait, Lux Orbis needs Lux resources if I don't have Lux. Let's see. There we go. That solves a little bit of them. Mark, what the fuck? Oh shit. My fucking combat patch, which has a bunch of other shit in it as well, because it was supposed to be called a general patch at some point, has Lux as a fucking master, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Which means I'd have to go into X edit. Yeah, true. For testing purposes, we'll just turn it off. Oh boy. Okay. Very good. I was told the inbuilt tone mapper should handle eye adaptation. Is it controllable? Like, do I have any control over it at all? Or would I have to, like, do some fanciful shit? Wait, is this like the regular like update light limit fix, Sky King, or is this a separate build? Okay. I just wanted to make sure because if it was, I just wanted to see if it was different than what I had. Yeah. Okay. Stop going to the other page. Why would you go back to the other page? What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is... Why would you do that? Ambient light. Dark, enhanced, nightmare. Interesting. I'd rather go with none and then tweak it from there. I'm pretty sure I am using tomatoes right Whiterun, but I need to double check. Oh boy. Let's play a game of do you remember which one is Cities of the North and which ones are just great instead. It's a great question. Don't remember if I'm still mashing up great cities with Falkreath. Probably only choose one either way, I would imagine. Okay, man. You may be under attack. It's possible. Fuck, which one of these do I have, man? Please automate this shit. Please. I've got 1,500 mods. I don't have the brain capacity to remember every minute detail. Oh, you're not serious. Okay, you know what the solution to this is? I'm assuming this is going to generate an ESP or an ESL for each one of these. Nope. Really? So that, oh no, wait, hold on. Turn this on. Yeah, there we go. Now we play the game of which one has missing masters. That one. So we get rid of Dawnstar. We get rid of JK's Kinnereth. And we get rid of Talos. The great city. Problem solved. We will treat this similar to Lux in that we'll run it at the top. And then I think you have to build the shaders. Oh, do I actually have to run that? Or you just mean on game launch where it's gonna redo the shaders? Or do I need to actually go in here and actually build some of these out? I mean, this looks mostly fine to me. Jokic is tired of his team stinking up the joint, finished the first half with a half-court heave. Nuggets take a 71-48 lead as he has a stat line of 25, 9, and 4 at the half. Oh my god. That man is built different. If you don't play well, you get paid less. What a novel idea. Might incentivize guys not just phoning it in after they lock down like max contracts and then play like super mid for the next 3 seasons. Ugh. Yeah, I don't fully follow why Denver kept MPJ. Especially for the money they've had to pay him. Like, I don't quite follow that logic. Man, just imagine, if you will, holding a, like, streamer awards and then somehow not giving it to Green Suigi. Also, IGN ran a poll for should DLC be considered for Game of the Year, and with 75% of the vote at 25,000 votes, the answer is no. No, they have best ongoing game or whatever, or and then they've, or like community support things. They've got like a couple kind of tangentially related ones. But yeah, no, it's insanity that they've got that in there. Oh shit. I forgot to take the ENB out of the folder. Fuck. Oh, son of a whore. We really got to be able to come up with a way of, like, just having ENB run as a standard mod. So that it's not actually permanently in the fucking folder. Now, which I think is DLL 11? DLL 11 and D3D compiler 46E. I think OKC Dallas matchup wins the whole thing. For the NBA Cup, Bucks versus Magic, Hawks versus Knicks, OKC versus Dallas, Warriors versus Rockets. That's a really wild set of teams. Holy shit. Oh, I still have to. Okay, I do have to compile the shaders. Sky King, I'm gonna need a quick how-to on shader compilation here. Alright, I'm reading up on this process now. Alright. I loosely understand, but it would be really good to have a video, so let's see if we can find a video. Nope. Okay. Any luck with community shaders? We're about to test the beta branch of it, but I have to compile the shaders because the beta I'm assuming the GitHub repo is uncompiled. So I've got to go out of my way to do that. I'm gonna be honest. Just the thought of individually compiling these shaders right now through PowerShell not really winning me over. Not really fucking getting me rock hard. Gonna keep it a buck. Why in the fuck is this? There we go. Oh no. Oh no, Jay-Z has officially been caught up in the Diddy scandal. This ever gonna fucking load? God damn. Why? Why? You don't need to worry about those errors in the top right. It's just create because it's on the old profile. So it's looking for weathers that don't exist. It's a very interesting color cast for the interior lighting. New Jupiter images? Oh boy. No, I have not seen those yet. No underside being drawn without Dindalod is brutal. Okay, I can see the placed lights at work. They're fucking ugly looking, but welcome back. I realized I had to, like, download fucking DirectX compiler and then hand compile a bunch of the fucking shaders. And I am too vaccine hungover to do that right now. So, I'm looking at the placed lights and stuff, seeing how that holds up. This is the list without Lux in it. No Dindalod or anything, obviously. Parallax gen's been run. We're still heavy on the VRAM memes because it's not... The list is not VRAMer. The standard 17 gigs is why you're going to see a bunch of this stuttering as it's trying to load shit in. Hell yeah, I'll check those out. I mean, if you got a version that's already compiled, Sky King, I'll take it. But I don't got the brain power right now or the patience to sit here and individually compile shaders. Oh, those are dope. Dude, space is fucking crazy. Right? Like, just fucking nuts.
been looking for you. Got something. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Nobody's gonna believe that your dogs eat frostbite Skyrim. And if they do, they'll kill them. That's not much of a prank.
Oh yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag? You're it.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped!
Man, these farmhouse PBR textures are, they're good. They're also washed out as shit, my god. Although that's what happens when you have absolutely no shadows. It's just kind of sitting there.
Want someone's business, point out the stain on their chest plate, or the blood on
Doing its thing.
go tend to the chicken.
It looks really good in the daylight. In daytime shadows, it's kind of weak because there's not like a lot of dynamic range. So you just get like once something is in the shadow, it feels like everything has the exact same value somehow. If that makes sense. I like the AO in this build and how it can be adjusted. I'll never know. I'll have to wait for that stuff to make it live. I'm not compiling fucking shaders on my end just to see it. What the fuck? Excuse me? I don't remember this being a problem before. Oh, because you don't see... Oh, it is water. It's just completely transparent here. Oh, that's nutty. Okay. You're gonna crash? No, you're not gonna crash? Excuse me, sir. I would like my eyeballs back. What? Hold on. I did, yes. God almighty, I've got to really get VRAMer run on this bitch. Oh, I can't run VRAMer on it. Or, well, I could uncheck them, I guess. Uncheck all the PBR stuff and then run VRAMer. Although maybe VRAMer doesn't care if it's checked or unchecked. Maybe it needs to be not even at all in the list, in which case I'd have to like do a mod by mod VRAMer, which would be a pain in the fucking ass and definitely not happening. Let's go see. Holy shit, that was a load time. Yeah, it is a bright-ass blizzard because this weather mod by default is bloom heavy. Everyone, why do so many mod authors, sorry, I gotta get up on my salty horse right now. Why do so many fucking mod authors still for Skyrim want to live in 2005? Is it because everyone that's doing mods for this kind of shit are that age, and so they still think that like an obscene amount of bloom is and just overblowing everything on the screen makes it look good? Like, I don't understand why this is still Like, if I go looking in here, what do we got? Bloom! Well, conservative 0.2. Oh, that's the threshold, sorry. That needs to be up there. I can at least get bloom scale. Where's my bloom, like, fucking strength? There we go. 0.6? Unfortunately, creates eye adaptation not always functioning. I don't know if that's just because it's dependent on the weather mod or what, but
Keep clear of the college and keep yourself out of trouble.
I can't tell you the exact inner workings of Create Tank. You'd have to go look it up. You'd have to go see if they've even posted how it sits in the pipeline. It's directly editing the weather. But I don't know if this is ultimately just a extension of vanilla or if it injects new stuff on top or what. I don't have an answer for that.
I haven't seen. Understood. If it's so, can't say they're entirely wrong about that. Doesn't give them the right to burn. Azora Nigel snips.
Yeah, okay, so none of this is really volumetrics. Alright, babe, you okay? Oh boy. I should probably just call this snowstorm if we're really going to be honest. Okay, well, at least this is not blinding me anymore, so that's a positive. The lost streak is broken? Oh, you got a league dub, did you? Fifth? You had lost 14 in a row? God. Damn. Yikes. Bro, you are down bad. That's not down bad, that's down horrendous. League of Legends, Zeth. See what I mean about how hard it is to get this snow to look good? Like, look at this. And then compare it to the E and B from earlier. Look at the color. Look at the weird, like... is that vertex shading issues? What the fuck is that? The snow is like... The snow has got, like, these... blue-gray fucking hues in areas, and then we've got like the snow is not even white, it's like this cream color. What fucking set are we on here? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the random like color shifts in the snow. But good fucking god. Looking like I've sprayed antifreeze all over the place. What's up, Willwine? Don't worry about the random friggin' black screen. That's just that setting can do that. I'm okay. I was back to messing around with community shaders. Sky King was kind enough to send me a test build, but then I realized I'd have to like actually compile all of the beta shaders, and I'm not set up to do that, and I am not fucking in the mood to do it. So I was just booting it up, trying some other things, seeing, you know, what kind of look we can get with community shaders in general. Right now I'm trying to figure out why the fuck the snow has got this like blue cast thing going on. I don't understand what the fuck that's supposed to be. Yeah, it's community shaders, yeah. Try to give open world loot a shot. Currently running Exit to check, and I'll run synth, grab the randomize option, the more loot item distributor, and the weapon armor attribute tweaks like. There you go. So that's pretty close to what I run. Just make sure that whatever patch that you have for open world loot sits below, when possible, sits below item distributor, otherwise you won't get anything. And then when you've done that, you can then also use Xedit on top of that if you want to, make sure that the item distributions that are winning, or that you want to win, are actually winning. Looking good. For a minute I thought it was E and B.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Yeah, I mean, no, this community shaders can look quite good in a lot of areas. And I'm sure with ambient occlusion and other stuff coming up, it will look even better still. It can't get over pure draw count though, which when you walk through these doors, you are eating it. Yikes. Yeah, you don't want to do patches with random specialized loot turn on. You want to, you want to check that on and have it override stuff at the end. This is a mixture of Whiterun mods. It's actually a combination of Capital Whiterun, Whiterun Defended, JK Skyrim, Lux Orbis, and the patch that does it is actually done by GG, the person who created Lux Orbis, because it was for their own personal load order. When they did it, and I've adopted it here. It needs some patchwork in my list, but it more or less works as intended. Oh boy, Eos. All right, what do you got? A Little John Christmas edition of Get Low. Spectacular. Using the PB build, the community shit. No, this is just the one that just went up the other day. Sky King sent me the pre-build, but I just don't have it in my soul to go to fucking GitHub, download the DirectX compiler, and compile individual shaders. I am very tired today, and had my flu shot earlier, which was an interesting combo. Thankfully, we didn't go double dose. Otherwise, my ass would be toasted. Yeah, there are aspects of E&B that just, you know, really go a long way. No doubt. You know, if community shaders continues to improve as they have been, then it will, at some point, it will look basically just as good. Okay, so...
Here is your reward.
Little dark in here.
Yar's been looking for someone who ain't superstitious, though. Be looking for a fool if you ask me.
Also, how do you think that you're finding firewood? Never mind. The least of our worries right now. Is there any lighting mod affecting this place right now? At all. Whatsoever. Methinks there might be some placed lights patching to be done, possibly. The window light looks good. You know, that worked out well. But, it is dark as hell in this bitch. Running the synthesis patch would fix conflicts. The synthesis patch for what? The open world loot? Synthesis patch for open world loot is simply going to go through and add open world loot to everyone, basically, and apply open world loot in places necessary, NPCs, etc. It's not a conflict resolution situation. That is some of the most aggressive cube mapping I have ever seen. What? Uh-huh.
To reclaim some rusty old sword?
Be careful.
I'd still love to know why this randomly started being an EVT tree again. I haven't quite figured out why that started happening again. And that one too. At some point the EVT trees just came in here and took over. Does that mean all interior lighting is fucking foobar, or is it just Dragon Reach?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Uh-huh. definitely would need more patching, it feels like, for some of the interior spaces with this light mod. Alright. That's enough community shaders for right now. I'm good. Okay, so I guess I've got to put E and B back in the fucking I cry every time. We go back in here and do this shit. I cry every time. Wait, what the fuck? No, not that. So, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I do want to go back in here, though, and... let's see. God damn it. So... So the only places to claw back performance now are, of course, to have VRAM or output. And then go from there. All of which just takes a comedic amount of time. I should use both patches from Synthesis for that. One is a leveled list add-on, and the other one is just for Alpatcher. Yes, at least I use both. Here, I'll show you. The thing to do to get to see how it's affecting everything is, without dicking around with too much other shit, just run them against your load order underneath a single thing. Like I've got here, for example, I've got a couple of things. So I run in my open world loot patcher, I run level list add-on, open world loot, and then my AI overhaul patcher is also there, where, you know, everything, it just applies AI overhaul behaviors to all the NPCs. So that gives me all that stuff. Then you can open Xedit and look at things that you're concerned about and see how this is interacting with stuff. But this is the order that I use mine in, if you're interested in just trying to copy that. I'm using the list edition, then Synthesis is open world loot, then AI overhaul. The level list edition, though, keep in mind, if I'm not mistaken, has a settings page where you can tell it what to whitelist or blacklist. I have whitelisted it with the stuff that I actually want, because this is adding new shit that isn't vanilla or flagged with a patch otherwise for open world loot, based on your load order. If you don't check anything, you can get some weird bullshit duplication and stuff like that. So what you want to do is likely check this for whitelisting, and then only the stuff you list here will get added on top of the standard open world loot list. So any custom armor, you know, in this case I've got my silver arrows, I've got fur-lined steel armor, that stuff. Then it gets added to the open world loot list. Should I add new world spaces to the whitelist? I wouldn't know about that just yet, because I haven't been testing any of the new world spaces in regards to open world loot. It's probably not a good idea if I think about it, because what it means is that you're likely going to run into weapons and armor and stuff from those other worlds in Skyrim when you probably don't want that. So unless you want that, don't do it. Uh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm kind of interested in why Whiterun is suddenly getting EVT in those places. It could be because of my custom tree patch where I had overwritten to make sure that those trees were... Well, no, because those were Ulvenwald trees. I might just have to patch them when I get to the town, and that will probably save me a lot of pain and suffering. I guess it won't touch anything for new world space mods. It shouldn't. It should only be Tamriel world, to my knowledge. Alright, let's see how much performance we can irk out with a, with an up-to-date Dindalod. Oh wait, it's probably gonna tell me to turn a bunch of shit off here, isn't it? Ah, that stuff might be still disabled, actually. Wait, what? Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom. That's horseshit, because I've already fucking modded that out. Like, I edited that. Okay. Caramba. Okay, so Dindalot is just like what? Okay, so I already fixed that before. So how did that get all buggered? I thought I wrote that down too. Evidently not. That would have made way too much sense for me to do that. How did this get fucking broken again? Like, I 100% fixed that. Oh, this is a different problem. What the fuck is version 1.7? Oh, it needs to be version 1.71. Okay. I should be able to change that in X edit. Or Dandelion could just sit here and waste my time. That could also happen. Okay. We just need the one. Just the one. It's 1.71. What is... Lux Orbis is 1.7. But this is 1.71. So what the hell is Dynalot on about? Don't make me wait. Just exit when I tell you to. Okay. I'm going to take one more look in here. But I know I mean the header is literally 1.71, so it's just bullshitting. Or it thinks that it's 1.7 because there's that specific conflict type. That's the only other thing I can think of. So we'll let this go through. I'm still not following why it's buggered. I don't know how much longer I can handle this kind of shit. I think I'm gonna give up on optimizing too much in the interim. I'm just gonna have to go back to patching and just keep moving forward because I feel like I've been spinning my tires with this, and I have to like step away from rerunning 1,000 patches and or rerunning 1,000 you know, fucking tools and just staring at fucking spreadsheets populating and stuff updating like a million times, and I have to get away from it. It's gonna drive me insane. It's gonna drive me fucking crazy. I thought I changed you. All right, let's see if that worked. There we go. So, this should remember our settings from last time. And by the looks of it, yes, they did. Bless them. So we're at 25% on the grass. We could drop it even further to like 15% density. Um, So as it stands, we're using level 0 3D billboard or object LOD, level 0 object LOD into billboard 4, billboard 1. Um hmm. Uh Uh, Texture resolution is not really our problem. I need to look at what the functional difference is. Let's see. Excuse me. Finding good information on this is not amazingly easy. I don't think I can get away with level 1 object LOD in LOD level 4. Did you finish all your wife's bundles from the saga of Halloween, or did you end up having? Oh yes, those were finished, but there were also a lot of stuff was taken into her work as well. So they were both consumed and given away. What about near grade and far grade to load? Does this control the distances at which it's using level 4, 8, and 16? Because if that's the case, then we could push level 8 forward to save on performance. Yeah, so I could reduce near grid is like what's fully rendering detail. Like I could lower both of these and let's see. All right, let's just run her. This is the last time I'm running Dindalod for a while. I'm gonna just go back to doing my patching and stuff. Our progress has slowed down a lot just because of how long it takes to do all this stuff. This is important to do, but I think we've determined after this anyway. I think we've determined just about the maximum we can get away with, like without doing all billboards, which is like the only other thing that I would try was like all billboard 4 and 1. But transitions would probably be pretty rough. So we'll see. But unless I've got a crash when I get home tomorrow, we'll have an early start, and it will be Creation Kit Central. Oh my god, Dindalot is just robbing the computer of resources right now. Oh, there was something flashing back there. Let's hope it's something good. Better not have been that. Oh my god, it was a... We just got baited. We got baited with an executor. I'm in shambles. A third immersive Pikachu? Bro, what the fuck? That's wild. Alright, we got 23 minutes before I can open up my other one. That's crazy. I know I'm collecting Moltres EX like it's going out of style. I don't know how many I have now. I've gotta have at least 4. Yeah, I've got 4. Like, what? Why? Why? I could literally put a shine on one of these bad boys. I've got so many. Yesterday I did get some good ones though. I got Gengar EX. I got another full art Alakazam. I pulled the Bulbasaur yesterday. Bulbasaur again today. So yesterday was a good day for pulls. Very good day. Ooh, Articuno. Oh, shit. Damn, we got Articunos all over the place. Double Mewtwo EX? What? That's kind of nutty. I don't even know how I would feel about that. Like, yeah, it's great. That's great, but... Two, I guess if I had 0 going in and I pull 2 in a single pack, I'm pretty friggin' stoked. Guess I'd be pretty excited about that. Going for that Articuno. Big money. I want to say I've gotten 3 Doduos in a row on my Wonder Picks. If memory serves. How much does it cost to do all 3 right now? 36? That's a little rough. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm doing it. What up, Cyber? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Do Duo into Do Trio? Really? Fucking bruh. Clarence! Holy shit, that's a deep cut. Fuck, that's an old meme, but it checks out. Can somebody explain something to me? Because I feel like I'm really stupid right now. This is Pack Hourglass X6 for 12. This is Pack Hourglass X6 for 18. The monthly hourglasses are more expensive than the permanent hourglasses? Oh no, I can exchange 10 out of 10 of these. So, are these one-time exchanges or some shit? I'm very confused. Anyway, this is cheaper, so... Oh, we're 42 minutes off of being able to do that. Rip. Guess we can Beyblade it. Get some promos. Waiting on PoE 2 or no interest at all? I mean, like, mild interest. But I'm not, like, the world's biggest ARPG guy. And PoE is just so fucking sweaty, bro. It's just, like, just looking at the fucking skill tree gives me anxiety. Always both Charizard EXs before I get any of my actual... I may as well pot up on this one. And then we win. So, there's that. Good work, team. But yeah, I mean, PoE 2 looks great. But no, I'm not in any major rush to hop in on it. I'll let all the super sweats work out all the bugs for a while. PoE 1 is, I mean, it's a different type of gaming, since you don't really experiment and make your own thing, but rather you usually follow someone else's guide. Yeah, it's kind of what it boils down to, unless you just have endless time to fucking math. Not sure how it will be for PoE 2. So far, it seems like you don't need to, which I'm happy about so far, anyway. It probably will be. A lot of hyper-focused autism stuff got taken out of PoE 2, a lot slower. Well, we'll see how it all comes together. The game's only been available in the early access stage for a couple of days now. We'll wait and see. Give it, give it some time. You know, we are barely, even by today's internet gamer standards, we are, you know, we are in the early stages of the honeymoon phase. Always get my Charizard EX. I mean, can't complain about that. Great. That's like some classic Hearthstone shit. Your card drawing your card draw. My PC decided to blue screen? Oh! That's not ideal. Oh boy. This is bullshit. Kangaskhan bullshit. No matter what, it's 2 hits, so barring a heal. We just have to get lucky on the coin flip. Unlucky. PoE2 makes my mic interface short out, which leads to instant emergency shut off of the entire system. I'm sorry, what? Son of a bitch. That's a really weird bug. I'm not even sure how to process that. Come on, man. Yeah, you would. Oh! Cute! Okay, so major... Well, I'm gonna have to Sabrina here, basically. Because we're in some... doo-doo here. I need him to be dumb enough to put Venusaur out. Okay. God bless you. Everything turns off. Can't turn off on the PC for a while. Then I unplugged the USB devices, and after unplugging one, it booted again. Overcurrent protection. That's... But how? I'm... But how? It's another full art Venusaur. We're gonna be swimming in these things. That's kind of nutty, though. Definitely not something that you want to be happening very frequently. That's for sure. Has it happened again? Like, have you gotten in with that plugged in, or have you not been, have you been gun shy? When do you want to go to bed, babe? Okay. Oh, Kangaskhan start. Sucks. Alright. Good enough. Don't double. Okay. It happens about 20 to 50 minutes into the game. After like the third time I moved it directly into the motherboard to the powered USB. It hasn't happened since. That's so interesting and weird. Ugh. Oh, neat. I just want to... Okay. I just wanted to chill, bro. Why you gotta be so aggro? That broken UI. That's never happened before. Bruh. Yep. Babe, we're not doing that tonight. I mean, maybe we can. I mean, just give me a couple minutes, love, but I didn't think we were doing that tonight. Just end it. Just the most dragged out Kangaskhan fuckery. I think we've got one pack we can open. Hell yeah. Golden Charizard. Has gotta be mine. The game will let me fucking spin some shit. Wow. Wowzers. What an immaculate pack of Pokemon cards. I got leftover. Yeah, sure. I got like 1 gold or something. It's impossible to use normally. Alright, I'm going back to my old method, which was like spin it until it looked like a lot of shit was sparkles were coming out of a single pack, like this one right here. Okay. Alright, well. Sure. Sure. Why not? How much longer is this thing gonna take? I was hoping our changes were gonna speed the process up. We're on Shivering Isles. Oh, it's calculating occlusions now. I think it was taking like 45 minutes, or it took 45 minutes last time. We've given it far less grass to consider this time, which might speed it up a bit. This is the last phase, though, calculating the occlusions. So it could be okay. But I gotta go, guys. Short, mean, community shaders still need some work. I'm not gonna compile shaders to find out how the in-progress one's going. We're gonna let that cook. All I needed to hear from Sky King is that even Sky King is impressed with how it looks, so that's a good sign. We'll push on with this. We will try to dial this in and get the most, performance we can irk out of it. There's only this, and then maybe running all billboards instead of having any 3D lawns at all, with the trees. As that's like really the only it's like the last option that we've really got going on that I'm aware of. Otherwise, we'd have to maybe start messing around with, I don't know, like reducing the grass draw distance or something, and even then I don't think that would be a huge benefit. I think it's mostly just the ENB is fucking us up. Yeah, so tomorrow, if I get a nice early start, I think we're actually just gonna jump in and start doing our patching again. And so we will we'll be in the creation kit. Because I think it's time to make the next big push on this bad boy, and try to get all that done and dusted, and get get around this last corner for like the majority of the patching, and then we're on to like fine tuning, and then the list will be done. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by for tonight. Until I do see you, do me a favor. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Stay safe. Have a good one. As always, good luck. Now, have something that makes this go faster. Holy shit.